Hi everyone, welcome to another Dreamwalker dream meaning video. This one's going to be a little bit different because the dream was, I don't know, 2 seconds long. Everything in the dream was just an overall feeling that I got, and then a really quick message. So I'm going to do this video a little bit differently because I'm not sure who needs to hear this. I don't know any other symbols of the dream, so I can't really go over symbols in the dream. But what I can do is I can just tell you really briefly what happened in the dream, and then I can pull some cards and we can look at the energy. And then depending on the energy, I might look at a specific oracle deck. I have about 10 pre-shuffled decks right here on the table that I could grab depending on what we get from the energy. Okay, so the dream that you had last night was really simple. You were feeling I guess tired. Not tired like you need to sleep, not tired like you just climbed a mountain, but it was more like, how much longer do you think that I could wait? It was really a definite strong feeling of like, okay, you know, give me some information here. Like, I can't keep holding this door open. I can't keep waiting. It was that feeling you get when you wait too long. Standing in line for a ride, for example, you're like, is this ride even worth it? Like, do I really want to be on this roller coaster anymore, waiting to go on this one ride? But anyways, that was the feeling that I got from the dream. That's what you were feeling. And as soon as I felt that, there was sort of like this voice that popped in, sort of like somebody was narrating a story, and the voice very quickly said, 2 more months. Not 2 more days, not 2 more weeks, not eventually, not divine timing, which is, you know, what I usually get a sense of when I'm waiting for something. It was very clearly, you need to wait 2 more months, like 2 more months. Okay. So I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you've been putting all your energy and effort into. I don't know what you look like. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but somebody out there has 2 more months of waiting. And so let's dive into some tarot and see what we can get. And I wish that I had more information. Typically, my dreams are really detailed and there's a lot of symbols. You can check out some of my other videos and you can see that some of those videos are like 30 minutes long because I saw so many different things in your dreams. But this particular dreamer out there gave me almost no information. I don't know what you're waiting for, but I think you've got 2 more months of waiting. And you know what? I don't even know if those are going to go by fast or slow. So, I don't know. You can leave in the comments what it is that you're waiting for, but I'm going to use this huge, giant gold deck, and we're going to pull some cards and see what kind of energy we get. For those of you new, I'm a dreamwalker. You can call me DJ, that stands for Dreaming Joy, or you can just call me Joy. You can call me Dreamwalker. You can call me Bob. But I get called into other people's dreams. Some of them are quite interesting. I'm also an intuitive, a card reader, and a weirdo. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more time. I'm going to randomly pull cards just from anywhere. It's really hard to manage a deck this size, so. Spirit, can you tell me what type of energy and what type of information the dreamer needs to know? What's going to happen in 2 months? Why 2 months? What 2 months? Ace of Swords, this could be truth, knowledge. It could be an intuitive download. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups. This could be celebration. It could be reconciliation. I think it's interesting in this deck that there's a heart above the crown and that there's a heart here just above the handle of the sword. And so typically when I use this deck, I do think that the information may have something to do with love. It doesn't necessarily mean that that is true, okay? Because the thing is, some people love other areas of their life, and love doesn't have to be romantic, okay? But it's interesting to me that there's two hearts here, and it's quickly followed by the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups can sometimes mean a third party. Certainly, you could learn something in 2 months about a third party that may be infringed on your relationship in some way. But it could also be like a job, volunteer work, something that you loved to do, and maybe that ended abruptly, and maybe that's coming back. I am sort of getting a feeling of love, maybe something a little bit more romantic, but let's see. Okay, Five of Swords. Yeah, so Five of Swords is sort of a dishonest energy. It's sort of doing things behind someone's back. It could also be sabotage. You could be sabotaging something. Someone else could be sabotaging something. Okay, we've got the Devil energy that just showed up. Procrastination, could literally be addiction. An obsessive thought, it could be lust. So let's keep going and let's see what we get. Knight of Cups. Interesting. And the Sun. Okay, we got the Fool under the deck. So maybe what we have here is some new information about a third party in a relationship. And this sort of sense of betrayal, this sense of deceit here, sneaky energy. You know, this doesn't always have to be a bad card, but I'm definitely getting a feeling that this sort of obsessive energy, this more negative, heavy energy, this feeling of being stuck or trapped or controlled in some way is coming from here. And you may not know yet what this is. Maybe you have a feeling. The Knight of Cups is sort of an offer of love. And in this card, you know, this knight has his sword raised. Right? And so, you know, this knight may be coming in the next 2 months and offering you some clarity on what happened. Maybe something doesn't feel quite right here. And maybe it ended. And this knight is coming in to clarify things. Because again, he's pointing this sword up at this cup. This offer of love or this offer of apology. And I think that you have been waiting a really long time for this clarification. Because maybe you ended something. Maybe you had this feeling. that there might have been a third party involved, that there was something you didn't know. Maybe this knight had somebody else, a long-term relationship that they weren't telling you about, and they met you, and you had all of the feelings, and then you found out. And it is quite possible that you've overlooked some information. There's something about this energy, and this might be different for all of you, but there's something about this energy that I think you're the one that can't let go of. I think you're the one that's obsessing, and I think that's why you had this strong, overwhelming feeling of how much longer am I supposed to wait. I think you're really dwelling on whatever relationship situation this is, because you're not in the dream. You were not feeling sun energy. You were not feeling joy. You were not feeling enlightened or happy. You were feeling tired of waiting. And I think that this 2 months is about getting more clarity. What happened? You need the truth about something. I think that that's when you get to start over. Empress, King of Cups. I don't know, I almost get the feeling of meeting somebody at the wrong time. Right person, wrong time. And almost like a loneliness and waiting to figure out what happened. Maybe you weren't in a relationship with this person, but man, you guys got along, and you saw this for a future, like it just flashed before you. But you can't have this because there's too much that you don't know. And I think the waiting is just to understand clarity. I think that's what the waiting is. So I do think that this is like a love message. I'll pull a couple hidden truth cards, but let me see what we get with these animal cards. Maybe it doesn't have to do with love. You have to let me know in the comments. I don't know if it has to do with love. It feels like it has to do with love. It feels almost like a love that didn't get to start, like a cliffhanger. Yeah. Gate, opportunities, home. Bride, wife, and engagement. Yeah, see, it does have that feeling to it. Let's see, one more. Strength, resourcefulness, the bear. And I do think that strength is going to come in when you have more clarity. I do get the feeling that maybe this person that you met had someone, was already in a commitment. I think that if this person is going to be coming back in, I guess, 2 months, I think that just automatically implies that you're on their mind too. Yeah, we've got, under the deck, we've got Justice and we've got Scales. So I'm not going to, if this person is already in a highly committed relationship, Justice under the deck could be saying that, there's a divorce maybe happening, or a breakup, or that things are just going to be coming into better alignment. Again, I can't say for sure. I'm using these cards to check on the energy in the dream, and so I don't really know who this is specifically for or how this is going to resonate with you. I do have this sense now looking at these cards that there is a possibility that this person that you've been waiting for clarity, maybe they ghosted you. I get the sense that they may have ghosted you because of a prior engagement, a prior relationship, something that they had to work out. So let me just see if this is about love for this particular dreamer. Can we get a sense of what this person is feeling, what they're not saying? Let's get a couple hidden truth messages here. I wish I could go back. I wish we could go back. I do love you. I feel the sexual tension. I still have feelings for you. Under the deck is, I trusted you. What a interesting read. I can't quite put my finger on this energy. Let's try this hidden truth deck. Maybe this energy is them, maybe it's you, but 2 decks are better than 1, I say. We will be together again. Maybe that is that 2-month time frame. We both know I am not the one for you. Interesting. Finding out the truth crushed me. You and I were too young. Interesting. Maybe you've been waiting a very long time. Under the deck, you came closer than anyone. I mean, I feel like there's some clarity here, but... Okay, Spirit. Can we just get a couple cards for advice? What does this dreamer need to know? Wisdom, unfolding, money, and inner child. Inner child is under the deck. This is interesting. I wonder if this person you've been waiting for has a focus on money. Any kind of focus on something other than you could be considered a third party. Look at this mess. Could be considered a third party. Anything that somebody would put their energy towards besides you could be about money. Somebody that wants to travel to you may need money in order to travel to you. That's another way to look at this. But I do think it's interesting that we have this wisdom unfolding, because I really do get the strong sense that more clarity is coming, that more wisdom is coming for you, and that either this person is going to be coming back to you and bringing that clarity, or, you know, when they reach out to you, they're going to offer some clarity. And it's definitely, I think, somebody from the past, somebody that gives you that feeling of joy and happiness. Okay. So just to recap, 2 months. 2 months. Have a great day.